Oundle, a charming market town located in the heart of Northamptonshire, might be small, but it's one of those rare English towns that feels larger than life. Walking through its picturesque streets is like taking a journey back in time, where every stone has a story and every turn reveals a touch of charm. Known for its historic buildings, rich educational heritage, and the River Nene weaving around its edge, Oundle is the quintessential English town with an unexpectedly vibrant personality. The first thing that strikes you about Oundle is its timeless architecture. Stone buildings dominate the scene, from quaint cottages to grand Georgian houses, all with that classic honey-coloured limestone that warms even on the coldest of days. It's impossible to overlook the connection to history, especially with buildings that have served their purpose for centuries. St. Peter's Church, for example, with its towering spire that seems to touch the clouds, has been a local landmark for hundreds of years, lending an aura of serenity to the town's atmosphere. Walking through Oundle, you feel like a part of its enduring narrative. For many visitors, Oundle is synonymous with its prestigious school, Oundle School, which has operated here since the 16th century. The school itself seems like an extension of the town, rather than a separate entity, with many of its impressive buildings seamlessly integrated into the local architecture. With its focus on tradition and high academic standards, the school has cultivated an aura that is felt throughout Oundle. There's a palpable sense of purpose and discipline that radiates outward, adding a certain gravity to the place. And while the school's presence means the town occasionally bustles with students, it never detracts from Oundle's calm, dignified pace. The River Nene adds another layer to Oundle's appeal. It's a gentle river, not imposing or flashy, but it brings life to the landscape. Visitors and locals alike enjoy the riverside trails, especially in the warmer months when the wildflowers bloom along the banks. Rowing is a popular pastime here, and on most days you can spot sleek boats gliding along the water, a graceful contrast to the more rugged surroundings. The river's presence adds a certain tranquility to Oundle. There's nothing quite like the sound of water and birdsong mingling in the quiet countryside air. Oundle has a rich cultural calendar as well, despite its small size. The annual Oundle International Festival is a highlight, drawing in music lovers from across the country for a week of concerts, organ recitals, and workshops. There's also a thriving arts scene, with galleries and exhibitions showcasing local and regional artists. The people of Oundle take pride in their town's cultural offerings, and it shows in the turnout and enthusiasm for these events, even outside the festival season. The town buzzes with creativity thanks to its independent shops, cozy cafes, and lively pubs. Speaking of pubs, Oundle has no shortage of places to enjoy a good pint or a hearty meal. The Talbot Hotel, in particular, is a local institution, steeped in history, with claims of stonework sourced from the ruins of nearby Fotheringhay Castle. The inn's atmosphere is magnetic, with roaring fireplaces, dark wood beams, and a menu that combines British pub classics with more modern touches. It's easy to lose an afternoon here. The hotel also boasts a ghostly legend or two, adding an intriguing layer of mystery that seems fitting for a town like Oundle, where the past is always present. Oundle's community spirit is perhaps one of its most endearing traits. There's a friendliness here that feels sincere, a willingness to chat, a sense of pride, and a commitment to keeping the town's traditions alive. Oundle's residents are often engaged in local initiatives, from environmental conservation efforts to supporting local businesses. It's refreshing in an age where many towns are losing their individual character. Oundle, in contrast, holds fast to its identity. Finally, Oundle's location is a hidden blessing, close enough to larger towns and cities like Peterborough, but far enough to retain its rural charm. Oundle is perfectly situated for those who want a taste of the countryside without being too isolated. It's a town where you can spend the day exploring, and in doing so, you get a sense of what makes it special. Not flashy or commercialized, but quietly beautiful and richly layered. In a world that's always on the go, Oundle offers a breath of fresh air, a place to slow down, and the chance to savor history, nature, and community. For those willing to take the time to get to know it, Oundle proves itself as more than just another market town. It's a place with soul, beauty, and an authenticity that lingers long after you've left. The Chapel of St. Anthony on Milton Road in Oundle is a hidden gem that captures the charm and tranquility of a bygone era. Nestled in the picturesque town of Oundle, the chapel is a modest yet striking building that exudes historical character and spiritual warmth. What immediately draws your attention is its simple yet elegant architecture. The stonework is weathered but beautifully maintained, reflecting the chapel's deep roots in the local community. The interior, though small, is imbued with a sense of peace and reflection. Natural light filters through its windows, creating a serene atmosphere that invites visitors to pause and contemplate. One of the most enchanting aspects of the Chapel of St. Anthony is its setting. Surrounded by the rolling countryside and the charming streets of Oundle, it feels like stepping into a pastoral postcard. The quiet location adds to its appeal, making it a perfect spot for those seeking solace away from the hustle and bustle. Whether you're drawn to its historical significance, architectural charm, or simply need a peaceful place to reflect, the Chapel of St. Anthony is a must-visit. It serves as a reminder of the enduring beauty of small, sacred spaces and the role they play in the tapestry of rural England.